Hey everyone! In today's video, we're going to learn how to update data in the database using NamedParameterJdbcTemplate. Yup, we've already done insert and fetch, and now it's time to handle updates. Let's jump right into it. Alright, see on my screen. We're inside our employee service, and this is our update employee method. Earlier, we were using JDBC here, but now we're upgrading it to use NamedParameterJdbcTemplate. Now if you notice, we're using two methods here. First, find by employee ID for update. This one fetches the employee and puts a lock on the row. And second, update employee. This actually performs the update operation. Cool? Let's start converting it step by step. Alright, now let's open up the employee Jdbc repository. Here, check out the method findByEmployeeID for update. It's almost the same as our regular findByEmployeeID. The only difference? It has an extra clause in the SQL, for update, which helps lock the row while updating. So now let's switch over to our employee named Jdbc repository. We're going to copy the exact code from the findByEmployeeID method and paste it inside findByEmployeeID for update. Cool, once pasted, just update the query by adding for update at the end. And that's it. We've successfully locked the row using NamedParameterJdbcTemplate 2. Same logic, just with named parameters. If you're feeling a little unsure or want to brush up on how the NamedParameterJdbcTemplate works for selects, no worries, I've already got you covered. Check out our earlier video on fetching with named parameters. It's all explained step by step. Alright, now let's move to the actual update part. Alright, now open up your employee Jdbc repository. See the update employee method? Here we're building the SQL query and updating using JDBCTemplate. Now let's do one thing. Copy this method as it is and paste it into our employee named Jdbc repository class. We'll tweak it just a bit to work with NamedParameterJdbcTemplate. See here, we're using question marks for SQL parameters. But since we're now using NamedParameterJdbcTemplate, let's switch to named parameters instead. So first, replace the first question mark with :employee name. Second one becomes :age. Then :department. And finally, the last one is :employee ID, which we'll use in the where clause to update the correct row. Awesome! So now that we've updated our SQL query to use named parameters, the next step is to bind values to those parameters. Let's create our SQL parameter source. Now on your screen, you'll see two classes: MapSQL parameter source, Bean property SQL parameter source. So, quick tip. If you're updating a lot of fields from an object, use Bean property SQL parameter source. It automaps based on field names. But when you're updating only a few selected fields, use MapSQL parameter source for more control. I'll go with MapSQL parameter source. Let's create it. Alright. Let's now add all the named parameters to our MapSQL parameter source. First up, employee name. Next, age. Then, department. And finally, employee ID. Awesome! Now it's time to run our update query. Let's call the update method of NamedParameterJdbcTemplate. First, pass in our SQL query, and then our SQL parameter source object that holds all the values. Alright, our update code using NamedParameterJdbcTemplate is done. Now let's start the application. Alright, let's switch to Postman now. I'm going to update the details of employee with ID 15. First, let's fetch the existing details. Hit the GET request. And there it is. Name, Amit Sharma, age, 50. Now, let's update the record. Changing the name to Rohan Kumar. And the age to 36. Click Send button for update. Awesome. Request was successful. Let's verify the update. Sending the GET request again. And yes. Now we've got Rohan Kumar, age, 36. That means the update worked perfectly. And that's a wrap for today. We just updated employee data using NamedParameterJdbcTemplate. In the next video, we're diving into the delete operation using NamedParameterJdbcTemplate. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that notification bell, and drop a comment if you learned something new today. I'm super excited to see you in the next one.